In this lesson, we are going to see how to personalize the single line diagram. How to edit the diagram. Let's go to the section on the left side. Click on circuit diagram we have done before. And let's see the first window. Here we define the properties of the interface device. For example, if it's internal to the DC or AC converter, or external to the converter. Select it, choose the device and see the specific article. We can select the article, see all technical properties, or I can change the position. For example, is internal to the DC-AC converter. Is the isolation transformer present or not? Here I can choose. Then I can also select the language that I want to use in my project and for my single line diagram. In the switch panel section, from the lower toolbar, I find the tree structure. Selecting the button point by point, I can define loads of properties on the selected elements. If I select the string connected to the switch panel, string number 2, I can choose if it's in-air installation or underground installation. If it's in-air, I can choose type of installation, how it's done by the law, by the normative. I can choose also the cable's description. If I don't find the correct description, I can always go in the row and write a new one. Done this operation, I have more options on the right. I can choose from other options, cable type, for example single core, type of insulation, APR or PVC. I can also select the length from the field switch panel to the specific field. In this case, if I use 1500 for upstairs, Solarius is warning you, you can't use this specific cable, this thickness, in this situation. So I have a calculator that helps me to find the correct one. So I find the correct cable section to satisfy the voltage drop. Then I can confirm. But let's use the standard condition now. Put 10 meters of length. The same is for the field switch panel connected to the MPPT2 of the inverter. And I can choose description and properties of the cable. So length, section, and choose also protection. I'm going to define how the panel is made. All the information I put in the first and the last section I will find in the single line diagram working drawings in the reference box. Same is for the inverter, for the photovoltaic field, or the main switch panel. But let's see what we can do with the command apply data or default data command. Apply data command allows me to open a new window. You can quickly change lots of parameters of the tree structure for a big plant. For example, I want that all strings connected to the field switch panel have the same cable, so I select them and I choose the cable. An H07ZR, for example. I select the multi-core cable and 8 meter length. So apply data, click to OK. We see the element that we are selecting, that we are changing on the right part of the window. Automatically, I see all the new informations on the node structure on the left. I can do the same for the object protection on the single device, or the input protection for the AC, or DC input protections. So Solarius automatically recognizes which elements should be selected by each filter. For example, on this panel and this other here, the diode is absent, so it's different from before. Fuse is present, SPD is present. I choose the articles too and apply. Now I'm going to see the single line diagram. So the diode that was present before now is absent on every field. Solarius updates all elements in automatic way. The other command is default data. What means? It means that I can model all elements from the beginning, from the first moment, with all properties. So this is thanks to this wizard. So I can simply assign what I do for the single element on all projects element. On the single line diagram tab, always in the lower toolbar, I can export the file in DWG or DXF format. I can do all customization I want, locate in the best way on the working drawings. I can also choose the title block, and I can finally go to the cable summary to see other technical results. Here we can also see all voltage drop in tabular form.